Hey, I'm Carly.
Okay, well I guess I should press record.
I think it was recording.
Oh, it is recording. Okay. Well, that's good. Hey, Cobber, you want to be in the shot?
So what's this about, Carly?
Well, this is my new blog, Swings and Roundabouts.
That's not new. You were doing that like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but I've only just bought the website,
Oh.
so I'm actually doing it now. And thank you for your support. And it's about how different people navigate their lives and go through the ups and downs. And I know mental health is really important to you as well, which I think is wicked. So navigating being single people in our 40s and the conditioning and the societal pressures and all that, I think is really, really interesting, because there's a lot of people breaking up for the first time and going, oh my god, I'm a failure.
Okay, well I've written all my questions completely out of that context.
That's
but
fine. So are you happy to use your real name, or do you want a fake name for this?
Me, Albert Louise Fredrickson, are quite happy to use my real name. No, use my real name.
Hey?
I don't think anyone's going to see this and go, oh, that's
So
not
this is
that's
Darren
not Dean.
Hayes. This is
You can use my real name. It's
Don Burke.
Dean. It's Dean Louise Barker.
And this month we're celebrating 10 years of breaking up.
Is it this month?
This month.
Wow.
I know. Happy breakup anniversary.
Yeah, thanks.
You're so welcome. Dean's been a total champ because he's open to being seen with me, but also to be open to having an interview with me where, like, relationships are my favorite topic, and exploring why we are the way we are and what we aspire to have in relationships. And Dean was very significant in my life, and so I'm interested in how you see the concept of dating and how you feel you've changed or not, or what you've learnt in your awakening.
All right. Well, it's going to be juicy then.
Yeah? All right.
All right.
And we've got 10 questions each to celebrate 10 years of being grateful to break up with each other.
You weren't always grateful to break up. You were like, I want him back. I want him back so
You're right.
bad.
I actually did the most romantic thing I've ever done for anyone in all of my life, and it didn't work. But that's okay, because it's a great story.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah.
All right, who's starting?
Do you want to go first?
All right. What memory first springs to mind when you think of our relationship?
Sitting on the grass at university.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Post the event. I think that's the time she's thinking of. Judging by the colour of her little cheeks there.
Well, that leads me to my first question. Am I the only person you ever had sex with in the Griffith University toilets?
Yes. In the entirety of the Griffith University campus, even.
It was so terrible, it was memorable.
Oh, it wasn't terrible. It was a bit of fun.
It was funny.
Funny? Well, I never. Wow, I certainly hope we don't stay on this subject with this question. What's something from our relationship you do differently?
Ooh,
Oh, that got serious, didn't it?
yes. I would like to do this differently, but unfortunately I'm still doing this. I still work too much and study, so fall asleep on dates. So that has not evolved.
I remember you falling asleep. Memories are odd because
Yeah.
I don't remember it being like that at all.
That's all a lie. I was an amazing, vibrant and energetic
Well, that's
girlfriend.
not quite how I remember it either.
Do you remember the very first time we met?
Very vaguely remember you performing a poem at Small Room, but I don't remember speaking to you that night. The very first memory I have of you as when we were in one of the pre-Bali meetings. As this little quiet, blonde, shy, slightly, what's the word for not confident?
Awkward.
More just self-conscious
Mm.
girl who was a little bit afraid to speak up. And the first thing I remember you saying is, "Oh yeah, I speak a bit of Balinese," almost apologetically that you were speaking.
Wow.
And yeah, that was the first memory I have of you.
Really?
Yep.
So because we were really cool and we were really cultured, we used to go to these poetry nights where you would drink wine. And Dean and I were both wearing the same thing.
No, that was after that.
No, it wasn't.
It 100%
No, it
was.
wasn't.
I'm gonna check my camera roll after this. and prove
I
you
remember
wrong.
seeing him, and we both had a khaki beanie on, and we both had thick-rimmed glasses on. And I came up to you and I said, "We're twins."
That might have even
Can we
been
get a photo
that
together?
night.
But I just remember going, "Oh my God, we're soulmates because this is what we."
No, because I was a little bit into you at
Were
that
you?
stage. Yeah.
I didn't
So
know that. I
so
would-
if the
no, if I
so
had-
if the Bali meeting happened after that, I wouldn't
No,
have-
if I knew that, I would never have posted that picture online. But I do remember after talking to you, I changed my profile picture to be like, "This is me and my fiance," just so that you knew,
Yeah.
you know, that I'm in a relationship.
I
And
remember having that revelation too. I don't know whether it was from that photo. It probably was by the sounds of it. But there was another gentleman who was into you as well, and he was a bit more outspoken about being into you, and he used to strangely vent to me about being into you, and I hadn't told him that I was into you as well.
oh my God.
You know, we've talked about this before. He posted that. I was like, oh bugger, and then I like texted him straight away. I was like, bad news, buddy. So it was almost like me unconsciously venting, sharing the pain with
That's
him.
so cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
That's really lovely.
Yeah.
Do you believe in soulmates or fate?
No.
So that obviously wasn't your experience of us for you.
I don't believe in soulmates, but I don't believe there's one person for everyone.
There's like 100 soulmates for each person.
Oh,
if they're brave
okay.
enough.
Well, we've probably got different language for believing the
He's
same
saying
thing.
I am his soulmate. I'm one of them.
Is that the answer you were fishing for?
Yes.
Well, I can give you somewhat of an answer. I can say I don't think I've ever had as good a chemistry with anyone else as I had with you. So I don't believe in soulmates because if soulmates is just one person for each, the maths doesn't check out.
No.
I don't think anyone's ever met their soulmate. And if you can have 100 soulmates, then let's just call it people who click really well.
Yeah.
Why
This
we
is
call
what-
it a lot of,
this is what
why
I'm
do we have to
exploring too.
why do we have to apply your hippie language to everything?
Because I know I'm right.
Okay.
What was really amazing is it was just like we just got each other straight away.
Yeah.
And what I want to share, because I know there's a lot. Don't look at my questions.
Oh, I'm looking at the.
Yeah. I know a lot of people who are staying in relationships for a really long time, flogging dead horses, and I didn't know, because I was like, I'm never going to be in a relationship again. So if someone was to say that he or I was going to move on, I would never have said me. And so I didn't know that you can't choose who you have connections with. I didn't know that they could be so strong instantly, because if people understood that if the flame isn't lit in their relationship, eventually they will connect with someone else, and then it can be catastrophic, like it was in my situation.
At the same time, you're not always going to have that flame. You're going to have that flame in your honeymoon period, but then 2-3 years on, you have to start working at it and choosing that person every day, even though they're not new and bright and shiny anymore.
Well, I think
And
if
you
you
can still work and make it exciting, but you're going to have to work at it. It's not just going to keep happening.
Well, if you like and respect and admire, and if you had to do like a Freaky Friday, right? Like someone said to me once, you should never sleep with someone that you wouldn't want to be. And like if you peed together and made on your pee streams, and then that's what made you change bodies,
Yeah.
could you commit to being that person? And only then.
Ah, that's really
You should
cool.
sleep
I
with
like
them.
that.
Yeah. And then I had this little idea that that's when we could swap clothes.
Oh! Is this a ploy to see me naked?
Yes.
I guess to preface the question, we got together extremely quickly after you'd broken up with a long-time partner.
Yes.
If we had never gotten together, do you think you and he who shall not be named would have gotten back together?
No.
Well, that was very certain.
Yes.
What percentage? How percentage sure are you? Because you literally were together for 11 years and you'd broken up once a year for 11 years.
That's right.
So what makes this the 12th time any different?
Well, I think I realized I tried to change myself for 3 years in therapy to become not me, to try and make it work. And then I realized once I saw how you and I were together, I was like, oh, you actually think I'm amusing. You like the way I talk or my ideas. And it was just a whole different experience. And I remember one time after we'd been together for 6 months, we were walking on a hike and I was like, fuck, I've run out of stories. It's over. I've got nothing to entertain him with. And then you fell over on that really steep hike on the way to the trampoline on the cliff.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You fell over and you laughed at yourself and you got up and just carried on. And I remember going, oh, you're supposed to like the person's attitude and the way they talk to themselves. It was a huge revelation to me. So I think there was a compatibility in our attitudes to life. And
okay.
I wasn't experiencing that. And he's very grateful to not be with me. He can't, stand me. So, and he's with his person, which is really beautiful. Hello, babe.
Didn't really answer my question if we'd
Oh.
never got together, because
If we'd
that
never
was all
got
based on
together.
the fact that we.
No, I think it
that
was
you
the
did meet
final.
me.
I'd become the butterfly. Like I had grown and realized, yeah, I'm not this relationship. I'm not able to be myself. I don't feel I can be myself, and it's time for me to.
Cool.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite memory of us?
That would be probably the day that I was at your place and we were trying to figure out something to do, and we figured out we'd play tennis, and I didn't have the right clothes, so I just got dressed up in your clothes, in the Kiss t-shirt and your tiny gym shorts, and we just went down there and beat silly.
Yeah.
And it wasn't doing anything special, it was just two wacky people making something out of nothing, just like being our own fun.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah. What was your biggest shock upon entering the dating pool after our relationship?
That you wouldn't want to go back out with me. Like, I mourned for 4 months. It was really sad. I mean, it's a good experience.
She broke up with me, just to be clear. And this is more about the environment that you found yourself in.
Right.
And,
Yeah, it was such a culture shock to get into the internet dating. I was always like, no, I want it, if I meet someone else, I want it to happen just like how you and I had connected. But that never happened, so I had to find that online eventually. And then, which led to a whole big journey of heart opening and heart closing, pain and amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your worst memory of us?
You really want me to answer this? This is gonna be pretty embarrassing for you.
We can edit it out.
Okay. The sex was terrible.
Yeah. For you, it was awful.
Oh, and I used to love hanging out with you, but I'd be going, oh, she's gonna want to sleep together tonight.
Really, not bad. Wow.
It's more like because I have my issues, let's call them, my insecurities, and I guess expectations was one of them. And you were quite outspoken about how you wanted me to do things. And anyway, I won't.
It's really interesting because I wonder how much of that comes from being in a relationship for 11 years or sexual abuse or learning how to communicate with someone new. Yeah, wow. I knew it was bad for you. I didn't realize it was like traumatic. Did you join a support group?
What with all your exes?
It'd be an international following.
Yeah, but anyway, that's definitely wasn't all on you. Like,
That's
if
gonna
I
be the
was more
worst review I've
experienced,
ever had.
But then I remember a couple of years later when we relapsed, I was like, she's learned a thing or two. Okay,
Okay, that's good.
you've gotten better.
Well, it could have gotten worse in the last 7 years. After I broke up with Dean, I did a Love Actually, and I had a boombox playing our song, and I had a big notepad with an apology, and it was so nerve-wracking. I was really, really nervous, and and Dean, do you still have the red undies?
Which one? Not the purple ones. The
Your
the
red-
booty shorts.
Oh, my booty shorts. Yeah, you took them. No, your red undies.
You gave them to me, my red undies. I don't know which ones you
You
mean.
always wore red undies.
Just
Open
like
the
normal
door.
red undies.
Yeah.
Oh, you think I use them as rags now?
So you were just standing in the door watching me with my emotional. I'm sorry.
It wasn't on the door. It was we came inside and you did it on my couch.
I did it on your couch. I have a memory of doing it at your front door.
See, memories very weird.
They are really
Yeah,
weird.
Very. Yeah. Anyway.
And then I told you where I got the idea from, and you're like, "Don't tell me where you got the idea from. It's less romantic."
I'd never seen Love Actually at that stage. I would have thought you were a genius. Still, no, I was still very touched. I still have the pad. You left it with me.
Whew. This is very
Well,
real.
you asked for this, Carly.
I'm overheating.
What piece of advice would you go back and give yourself after we broke up?
To trust.
Oh. Yeah, I remember giving you the answer quite quickly. I think it was at least within a couple of days, if not immediately. Obviously not clearly enough.
So that you didn't want to get back together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe I interpreted that as you needed more time or some delusional thing like that. So what lessons did you learn from our relationship?
Whoa. Motorbike noise in the background. Hashtag Narang. Immediately after, I think that was the point where I stopped being the rescuer in relationships. I was like, oh, this went too far this time. Not fucking doing this anymore.
No, you really were the rescuer. You were an angel. Like, I'm so grateful.
Oh. But even since then, like I still look back at our relationship and still learn stuff from it.
Isn't that
It's almost
interesting?
like, yeah, like I said before, that's like the benchmark for chemistry.
Yeah.
Like,
Non-sexual.
yep. So I guess I kind of do use it as a benchmark. Probably why I haven't dated many people since then.
Can't find enough weirdos.
Yeah.
No, your playfulness is a benchmark for me.
Ah.
Like, I'm like, is this person like Dean? Because you made things fun. Like, we would be at the shops, and I'd be like, do you want to catch the lift or the elevator? And I would choose one, and you'd be like, I'll race you, and you would run and do the other thing, and I was just like, oh my god, this is so fun. And so I try to be the Dean
Ah.
now.
The golden retriever.
Yeah.
It's become a thing. They
Yeah.
call it golden
Yeah.
retriever energy now. I'm gonna read it how it's typed.
Okay.
What's the thing you've achieved since our breakup that you're most proud of?
Fostering humans.
Ah.
How about yourself?
Hey, you can't do that. Did you run out of questions? Now
No.
Now you're stealing mine.
No.
I don't know. I got my jiu-jitsu blue belt, which is something I never thought I'd be able to do. And that gave me the confidence to go, well, if I can do that, and apply for the police. I'm doing really good in the police application. It gave me a whole lot of confidence, even though I got turned away because I've seen a psychologist in the last 2 years, and that's a no-no, apparently.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it does from a PR point of view, but anyway.
No, because you're maintaining your mental health, and in the police force you'd have to see a psychologist.
Yeah,
to deal with
that's
trauma.
sensible. That's not red tape runs the world. Now stop pilfering my questions, Fox.
Would you recommend me as a potential girlfriend for your friends?
Which friends?
I don't know. I'm not actually looking. So
Yes, with a warning.
with an asterisk.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the warning?
Her life
Terrible
is
sex.
chaos.
Yeah.
Be prepared to be running around after her, picking up all the pieces.
Wow. Interesting. I'd be interested to see if that's still the feedback. If neither of us get married by the time I'm 70 and you're 80, should we just get married just so we can say that we did it?
Oh.
Because we probably wouldn't want to have sex then anyway.
I don't see why not, as long as you don't take half my shit.
I don't care about shit. Otherwise I would have taken a lot of shit
Ah.
in the last 10 years.
Yeah. I already made this deal with someone. And the
What's
age
her address?
No,
What's her
she
phone number?
ended up getting one. Why
Well,
not?
if I'm dead, you can marry her when you're 80.
She's married now.
That doesn't mean anything.
True.
How do you feel about not being married, not having kids?
I always wanted kids when I was younger, and then when I got to the age where I started to think, wow, this may not happen, I was like, hold on a second, why do I actually want kids? Is it just kind of because that's what you're supposed to do? That's what everyone else does? And sure, it'd be a nice ego trip, having these little things that you made and watch him grow up, but do I really want to bring someone into this really fucking shitty, difficult world and have them suffer all the same stuff that I did? You know, mental health issues that are going to be inherited, and just the way the world is with kids and their attention, you know, blah, just as wildly at everything. Do I want to bring someone into that just for an ego trip, or just to have someone to look after me when I'm old? And I was like, no, I do not. Having said that, kids is always a two-person decision. So if I did end up with someone, if I did end up marrying some 20-something, that's not going to happen at all, that did want kids, then that's a two-person decision. It's not something I've already decided.
That
But
sounds
for myself,
healthy.
I've decided, no effing way. I'm not married, it's been a struggle, the loneliness, but so much of that is the grass is always greener on the other side thing. And in the last couple of years, I've been learning to really appreciate the good things about singleness. And it's not difficult when everyone around you's relationships are falling apart. And you're just like, well, really, I'm just like the same spot everyone else is, but not paying child support and no angry ex trying to take my life apart.
Yeah.
And even my married friends are like, oh, Dean, you're so, this is as grass is always greener from them. It's not necessarily true, but they're always saying, oh, Dean, stay single. And so that's been helpful in learning to, appreciate the good things about being single. So, yeah.
It's pretty cool that you can live how you want to live. You don't have to ask permission. I feel like at the moment I have no assets. I haven't had children with anyone else. I can choose where to live. I feel liberated, but I can see my friends going, oh no, oh you poor thing. No, the right guy will come along. I'm like, I'm not looking.
Yeah.
I'm good. Don't feel sad for me if something's not working. It's better that I'm free. So, yeah, most of the time I'm really good with it, and I just see the fear in a lot of other people, and I'm sad for them that they're staying in situations that they're not able to thrive and really be themselves, and they're self-sacrificing, and I just don't know what for, because they'll realize, oh my god, I'm 70 and I haven't been who I wanted to be. I don't think midlife crisis
I think a lot of people probably actually won't. I don't think that many people are that introspective. They just kind of go along with what happens, and
no, you're probably
like,
right.
oh, this is life.
Yeah. That's true. It's kind of a blessing and a curse to be
introspective.
Yeah.
These questions just seem shallow now. Have you changed your mind on any red flags or deal breakers in the last 10 years?
I have maintained that if a man seeks therapy from time to time, that is a big green flag. But I still know people who think it's a red flag, which I just don't associate with those people.
That is if you're
anymore.
applying for the police.
Yep, well.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good that that's become normal.
Isn't it? And I just really struggle to date Australian men.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kind of want to ask why, but I kind of at the same time understand. It kind of was like, yeah.
Really terrible sex.
What's your most controversial dating opinion?
To really explore why you think your type is your type. Is it just that you've been conditioned? You should have exposure therapy and try the opposite. You know?
That's really good.
Thank you. So I purposely dated outside of my age range, outside of my local proximity, different races, religions, cultures, and really, like I had. Are you a cyclist?
Me?
Yeah.
You know I am a mountain bicycler.
You're a mountain bicycler. Okay. No, but for some reason I had a real issue with cyclists in Lycra.
Oh, yeah. Even when I do ride on the road, I don't wear the Lycra.
Okay. So I was like, did I totally miss that with you? But I had this thing where I just was really repulsed by male cyclists, and then I realized that my best friend was a cyclist who wore Lycra, and my favorite boss was a cyclist who wore Lycra, and they were awesome. So then I forced myself to date cyclists.
Ah.
And they were lovely. So
Yeah.
I got over that.
Nice. Oh, very good. I did the same thing with people with alternative beliefs.
That's
Anyway,
great.
yeah.
What did you learn? You're still right?
That's been another journey altogether. I don't know anything anymore. I'm more at peace to accept that I know nothing. I don't have to know everything. I have to have the answers to everything.
Yes.
It's a good excuse for me to go and watch Bill and Ted's again,
I
my
think
favourite
so.
movie. All right. Last question. Describe me in one sentence, but make it a roast.
Oh. Well, this is only really old. I only really know old you.
I'm pretty old now.
Yeah, that's true. I really recommend you date Dean Barker if you like men who only wear their undies 95% of the time.
That's pretty true.
Is it roasty enough? No.
I wouldn't say so. That was like a super compliment.
I'm not very good with mean things. He's terrible in the bedroom.
I haven't had any complaints from anyone else.
No, I didn't have complaints for you either. I'm just getting you back on camera. I'm not going to ask you to do the same.
Well, good, because it's my question. You stole enough of my questions. All right, are we still recording? That.
Whoa.
Can't believe this chair's only 47 years old and it's broken already.
Well, you should keep it along with your other stash of broken.
Your chair didn't break. Alright. I forgot I was going to do this in the thing and I completely forgot. I think either when we were together or maybe when we were friends after.
Mm-hmm.
At some stage, I kept seeing stuff that would remind me of you, and so I'd buy it to give to you. But then I never got the chance for whatever reason, because we didn't see each other that often. Maybe it was too inappropriate or whatever. But here you go. Several things that I have seen over the years and thought, golly, I'd love them.
That's so beautiful. I actually need a face mask and a burger because I love burgers. That's gonna make me cry.